Flag down, away they go. Caught them in a pretty good line as they come out. Tommy Heffernan coming out of 2 might be marginally in front there in frenzy. But look at Scotty and Aquasonic over on the outside. He's going to make a race of this. Oh, he got into a bit of rough water there, did Robbie. Sits the boat down on the water as they go through now on the way to their 4 laps. In the inside, Tony Cooler in ecstasy and Reno Spears of Robbie Fraser back at the tail of the field. They go round the pit corner and they're nearly a line of 3 round that pit corner. Tucked in on the inside, can Tony Cooler hold on in ecstasy as they go round the back. In the centre there then is frenzy of Tommy Heffernan. The outside Steve Scott in Aquasonic though starting to get away from them a little bit as they go down the back straight away. Tommy Heffernan trying to get frenzy up on the inside as they'll take the lead-in boy at the top end of the circuit. But Scotty hitting a bit of rough water at the top end there. By golly, it must be rough for the little 1.6 litres as he comes round. Tommy Heffernan, oh, nearly sideways. Tommy in second in frenzy. And then further back in the field, the ecstasy of Tony Cooler. And back behind them, Robbie Fraser in Reno Spears as they come through. 1 lap down and 3 to go. Aquasonic, Steve Scott has a look over the shoulder. Sees that he's got a handy break over the rest of the field. Tommy Heffernan, frenzy second. Ecstasy, Tony Cooler is third. And Reno Spears of Robbie Fraser back behind him in 4th placing as the race leader takes pit corner once again. Round the lead out boy to go down the back. And Aquasonic got this little 1.6 litre very, very nicely sitting in the water and well fired up as it goes down the back straight away. He's out by 50 metres to the good of frenzy in second placing, Tommy Heffernan, and further back in the field at the head of the others, ecstasy of Tony Cooler with Rob Fraser in Reno Spears just coming out of the lead out at the bottom end. Top corner again for Aquasonic and he's doing it well, Scotty, as he comes round. Into the front straight away, we'll get 2 down and 2 to go. Tommy Heffernan in frenzy in second placing. Look at Ecstasy trying to get up on the inside, jumping the boat out of the water. Up on the right, Sponson. Oh, he nearly parted company too as he brought that boat round as our race leader goes towards pit corner once again. Round the lead-in boy at the bottom end of the circuit. He's nicely clear, Aquasonic. From in second placing, Frenzy. Third placing is Ecstasy. And then Reno Spears back behind him in 4th placing. But down the back straight, 2.5 laps completed for Aquasonic. Scotty out in front. He's got right away from the rest of the field now. Headed in second placing there by Tommy Heffernan in frenzy. Third placing is Ecstasy there of Tony Cooler and Robbie Fraser in Reno Spears just taking the lead in boy. But our race leader, Stephen Scott in Aquasonic, as he hits that centre buoy once again. A bit of rough water again for the little 1.6 litre, but he got round it better as he comes into front straight. So the yellow flag going out. Good dice for second placing at the moment, but Steve Scott in Aquasonic looks like he's got it pretty well parcelled up as he goes through with 1 lap to go. Frenzy of Tommy Heffernan in second placing. The inside, can Tony Cooler get up on the inside of him there in Ecstasy, really firing up the little 1.6 litre hydro as he goes through, and then Reno Spears of Rob Fraser. Looks like Frenzy might have caused a problem there for Tommy Heffernan because Ecstasy's gone straight past him very quickly indeed, Tony Cooler. So he's gone up into second placing, out after Steve Scott, and Reno Spears, Rob Fraser back behind them, but down the back straight the last time. Half lap to go for Aquasonic of Steve Scott, and he's out by a good 80 metres to Tony Cooler. Hasn't given up the ghost to try and run down Aquasonic, but look at the boat sit on the water as it goes down to the lead-in boy at the top end. Round the lead-in boy he goes, round the centre, and Aquasonic well clear of Frenzy in second placing, and third placing then is Ecstasy in second placing, Frenzy in third going very slowly, and Reno Spears back behind them. But Steve Scott in Aquasonic has buttoned the power right off. By golly, he won't want to be too confident coming to the line because look at Ecstasy, Tony Cooler getting close to Steve Scott. But Scotty, I think's got enough up his sleeve to go over the line. Yes, 7 or 8 boat lengths to the good of Ecstasy in second placing, Tony Cooler. A very slow Frenzy, Tommy Heffernan in third placing coming down towards the line. Will he get there? Yes, I think he will. And Reno Spears, Rob Fraser back in